have happened and amazing things have gone. But you just need more experience. People may not give you experience. The young lady that spoke earlier, she got her chance, she got her experience. And also with social media, me being able to step off the grid but always have one foot in over the last 3 years, I was able to free myself with social media. It's all about freeing yourself a little more and a little more. Social media skills, every single one of you has more social media skills than me. And I came in with it, and I wrote that book saying that. A lot of people in my generation and the generations before don't embrace that. And it's hard to on a certain period of time because we don't want to, I mean, I've not made some money in some ways and I've made some money in other ways as far as equity by saying that. But I sit next to you guys on the computer and I see you guys ripping through. I see a lot of these people that are successful in the Harvard model that train social media, and basically they just went into that because it wasn't working. So I honor you. So everybody go ahead and stand up for a second, no rush on it. I want to share some things with you. Okay, I'm going to talk about making things happen, and I'm going to talk about letting things happen. And when I say masculine energy and feminine energy, I'm not talking about men and women. That's where we get lost. Because sometimes I'm highly in my feminine energy, sometimes I'm highly in my masculine energy. And it only can be defined in the moment that you're doing it. You're thinking. College teaches you how to think. All I'm asking is everything that you're doing is putting you in a right situation. Everything that you're doing is putting you in a right situation. All I'm asking you to do is think throughout your whole body. That's all I'm asking you. Don't change anything. You guys are doing perfect. Think throughout your whole body. Okay, if you think about a building, the reason why a lot of buildings during the earthquake don't collapse is because they have feminine energy to them. If a building is built real strong and structured like that, no matter how far it goes into the ground, no matter how far it doesn't want to change because something happens, it would totally collapse and topsides unless it had that feminine energy. The Harvard model, what you're learning in school, even art. To a certain extent of the art you're learning, for difference of how a child creates art, the art you're using, you're learning it here. And that's why sometimes people get writer's block, and that's why people get blocks in different ways, because they're not balancing out their heart. Okay, so you want to be grounded, especially in this institution. You want to sit in a room. It was hard for me to sit during the day, even though I enjoyed it and I enjoyed being in your company, but it's hard for me to sit, because that's the path that I've chosen. Being right here and being in this structure, just being able to stand and being locked in. Go ahead and just do it in your own way. There's no way to do it wrong. Feeling yourself like a building, very, very strong and structured. And the difference is, to change it, when a little organized chaos, as I like to say, comes into your life, you can just rock your hips at a point, get you out of your head and get you more into your heart. And you'll find a balance somewhere in here. Randy closed her eyes. That helps you go inward and kind of, and I'm not going to talk about what's inside because I don't know, because it's different to all of us. But go ahead and close your eyes and just feel that balance and let your hips rock back and forth, because they want to rock back and forth. The reason why your belly button has a hole in it is because your inner child wants to look out into the world. That's the reason why. Some of you guys may think that's not based in science, but as far as I'm concerned, it's based in science. So, I was at lunch the other day. I went down to the beach and I was at lunch the other day, and there's this family sitting there, beautiful family. And I cue in on everything. The father shows up, he said, I need some kids' menus, but not for him. And his son was like 11, and the kid was like very, very serious. It was like he was taking on the disposition of an adult, which you have to do in certain places. We need to have that childlike, there's no options out there, let's find an option. Let's create an economy. We need to be able to have those. A lot of us have lost sight because we want to appease everybody, or we want to be different than everybody. Just be who you are in the moment. And if you can bring it, if you can be powerful within yourself, if you can believe in yourself so much, you won't waste time proving it to other people. You won't. I think more people, more leaders, I consider all of you leaders, I think more people have to stop wasting so much time with talking about how good you are. Embody it and just do it. A good balance would be spend 20% talking about how good you are and spend 80% just being good. There's a lot of people that are doing the other spin, and I don't have time for being around them because I will criticize them if I'm around them. And I know that is part of it. And I know why I'm here is because I know you guys aren't in that classification. And I know your generation has already done some amazing things, and I know you guys are going to do some more amazing things. And whatever you guys want to do, I'm in. I am in. I've sacrificed a lot of my life, and I've built up something that's very powerful, but I am in. I consider myself part of SDSU, and I am in.